Hey y'all. Alright, I just got home. I just thought dang, this Carmex is hot. Alright, hold on y'all. So I just got home. And I was thinking about something on the way home. And I just wanted to share. I was thinking about it and I said I might can help somebody here. So everybody knows, well, you should know who God is, and you know God exists and everything. But well, hold on, let me just tell you something real quick. This channel is not like, okay, I'm looking kind of crazy right now, okay? This channel is not, listen, I'm gonna get cute for y'all one day, but right now I'm out here grinding, and well, I'm at home now, but yeah, so this ain't that, okay? Y'all my friends, so y'all can take me as I am. But when you, God just wants you to acknowledge him, to come to him when you need something, and I'm saying that because I was thinking about people in church, and like, you don't have to, like, when you talk to God, you don't have to be Lord art thou cometh thee, like, you don't have to talk like that. You could talk to God just like you would talk to anybody else, hopefully respectful. And I'm saying this because it's like people feel like you got to be perfect to come before God and ask for, you know, help, ask for the things that you need. You don't have to do all of that. I literally be in the car all day having conversations with God. I do. Not in a weird, creepy kind of way, because God, whatever language you speak, God know that language. He created it. And when I noticed that when I started coming to God more, my life got way easier. Like, it was just like, things just started happening, like, you know, and it would be things that I know that there's no way I could have done that. There's no, I don't, like, literally. Sometimes it's even stuff that I would have did a different way, which would have been the wrong way, of course, but I would have done a different way. So I knew it wasn't nobody but God. And it's like, what it made me do real talk, I was like, God, I need dummy terms for the things I need to do. Because sometimes you be kind of like iffy. You like, you know, it's, you know, some people call it your conscience or whatever. And I call it God. And so I be like, look, God, I need a clear sign. You ask for that, and I promise you, he gonna show you. One day I was like, God, I need to know if I need to start this business or not. And I was like, okay, I don't have the funds right now to start the business. So if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, please let me know. So I said, okay. So I'm sitting there, you know, I was working, so I'm waiting on my next order. So I said, let me just try to apply for this credit card real quick. And I I applied for the credit card. It was for a business. It was for a personal credit card. And I got denied. So I'm like, okay, all right, maybe this ain't it. So something told me, I heard God say, apply through the bank you're already with, that you got your business account through. It's Chase. You already established your you already got your business account established there, and they know you. I applied for that credit card and got approved for the highest amount that I've ever gotten approved for. I was like, wow. I got a little bit too happy. And then I applied for a personal card, got approved for that one too for a lower amount. But again, it was just like my sign. It doesn't even have to be monetary, I don't want to equate God with money. It's just like, but that's one thing that happened. I'm going into my business here, y'all, so y'all know I mess with y'all. When the day I realized that I needed to file for divorce, I was literally just sitting on the couch. I wasn't mad. I wasn't uptight. I wasn't thinking about nothing. Out of nowhere, it was just like, nah, we gonna cut it short. That's enough. And mind you, me and my ex had been separated for about 2 years already. And it was like, I don't know what, and we don't live in the same state. So I called him up and just told him, and he like, well, where'd that come from? Because we had been talking about, him moving back and, this, that, and the third, and, and I was considering it. But out of nowhere, it was just like, no, that's enough. So I don't know what God know that I don't know or what, but it was like, nah, it's a wrap. And of course, I got called everything, but, which is okay. It's understandable. But it was like, I know that I would not have done it that way. In fact, I was like looking at the couple of days before that, I was looking at flights. But as soon as I let that go, if I tell y'all the blessings that started coming into my life, y'all wouldn't even probably believe me. Really, it had been, things had been happening the entire time, the entire separation. But again, I know that I probably wouldn't have, if it was all up to me, I probably wouldn't have done things in that manner, and I'd probably still be stuck to this day. Now, I hate to share that story because I'm not an advocate of divorce. I'm not. Because people divorce over like the craziest, dumbest stuff. Or I don't know if that's fair, because they might be like, okay, well, what's dumb to you might not be dumb to me, or so whatever the case may be. But some things are warranted. And I really could have did this a long time ago, but I had to learn. There were some things that God needed me to know and needed me to learn so that I can be equipped for where I'm going next in life. And, you know, I'm grateful for everything. That's another thing. We have to learn to be grateful for everything. And I don't care, like, I know people say it's easy for me to say, but people don't really even understand that I go through stuff too. I think a lot of people, especially people that really know me, they feel like it seems like people feel like I don't go through anything. I've actually been told that. Oh, you just don't go through it. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm grateful for everything. Everything. For instance, I just moved last month. Out of nowhere, the people where we were living for the past 5 years said they were going to sell the house. Okay, we're renting, it's not our house. Okay, there's nothing we could do. You know, I did probably try to exhaust the option of me purchasing the home, but I really didn't want it. So I said this is a huge would be a huge responsibility for something that I don't even want, for real. So I started looking, for a house. They told me, I guess, about a year ago. So I also had to start working on my credit and things like that because my credit was not good. So, I'm like, if I'm gonna have to move and, everything the way being that it is now, especially after COVID and stuff, and being in a big city, it's a little more strict. So I got to get it together, because so fast forward to, we had to move by, I think it was September. No, initially we had to move by September. I hadn't found anywhere to stay. So they gave me the option to stay until either November or December. I said we'll probably be able to find somewhere by November. So, I just signed a little short lease or whatever, another 3 months, whatever. So I'm looking. And, I'm trying to find somewhere for us to stay. I got a lot going on at the same time. My oldest, he is a barber. Trying not to be too far from the shop where he cuts hair. My other two, one starting high school, one finishing up high school. So, I didn't really want to move them schools. This the last year they can go together. That was really big for me. I said it would be nice for them to be able to go together. So it was like a lot of factors to figure out where we were going to move. Then main thing is the cost, right? So looking, not finding anything. I got denied for 3 homes. And normally, and mind you, I'm paying all these application fees. It's not where you just go fill out the application. You paying $75 per adult, which would include me and my oldest son. He's 21. So I'm like, okay. Normally, I would have gotten nervous. Even my mother, because we down to the wire now. It's like literally like a week or two and we got to be up out this house. Because they're coming, the people who live out of town, they're coming out of town to, come and collect their house. So I started thinking about, what I like to have plan A through Z, right? So I was like, okay, boom. If all else fails, I told the kids, I'm like, look, we're going to have to, if we don't find somewhere to stay, then we are going to, probably have to stay in an Airbnb for a minute until I can figure out what we're going to do. So I was just kind of preparing my mind just in case, right? So literally 4 days, I applied for this one last house. I said, if we don't get this house, I'm going to start packing up. We're going to put our stuff in storage, find an Airbnb. Literally 4 days before it was time for us to move out, I got the call from the house, from the house saying that we had gotten approved. I had already said, you know, God, I said, whichever way you want us to do this, I'm going to let you handle it because I'm not sure what's going on here. God already had it planned out. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to tell you the honest God truth. The house that we moved in was 10 times better than the 3 that I got denied for. That's how God works. When I tell you, you are rewarded when you are grateful for everything. Everything. And then let me tell y'all something else. So the night, and I mean everything, the night we moved in, I'm sitting on the couch and out of nowhere I get this sharp pain. It's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. And my son, my oldest, he just happened to be up. He like, Ma, you okay? You okay? I'm like, I don't know. I goes to the bathroom. I come out. It's worse. I said, I started putting on my pajamas and stuff. I said, well, not my pajamas, but my, some joggers over my pajamas. I said, look, I said, I need you to take me to the emergency. I don't know what's going on. I felt like I had a UTI, but it was worse than that. So long story short, with that, the night we moved into our new house, I goes to the ER. I have a kidney stone and a UTI. I'm rolling around the hospital bed like crazy because it's an excruciating pain. It seemed like it's forever. But before I know it, the nurse in there, they coming in there, you know, it was an empty room for me. It was like boom, boom, boom. Got the pain medication. They did tell me it was a UTI and I had a kidney stone. And before you know it, the pain was over. It might have been a whole, maybe a span of an hour from me from home to no pain. I'm looking at it like I could have got to the ER on a night where, a night where it was super busy and it would have took me 5 hours to get into a room. I'm just thanking God that it was. Then I could have also been like, oh God, why you, like, I gotta move, like, I still had stuff at the old house I had to move. I still had to go get the people to clean, pay the people to clean it. I had to get the rental truck back. It's a lot of things that I could have been complaining about. A lot. But at the same time, for one, complaining would have gotten me nowhere. It still would have needed to be done. And secondly, it all worked out as it always does. With no problem. Life is going to happen. But I take a look at my life and some of the things that I've been through versus other people who've been through the same exact thing. And all they do is complain. It's like, dang, do anything go right in your life? Like, I don't even want to be, like, it's hard for me to be around constant complainers. I've been told that, oh, you think God is Santa Claus. Like, what that even mean? Like, what? I know I'm God's daughter. I know God protects me. I know God wants me to live an abundant life. So you mad? Or you can get to know him too. I want everybody, and that's why I say I want everybody to get closer to God. Like, I want to help. It's like I be wanting to help everybody. everybody, even to a fault sometimes. I try to, I know it might be impossible, but I just be wanting people to look at things my way. Like, just if you, and I've seen people do it too, and then come back and be like, yeah, you was right. That makes me feel good. Because it also makes me feel good to do what's right. Am I perfect? No. Like, no. But I find myself now more than ever being aware, being conscious of what the outcome is going to be before I do something, even before I say something. And by doing that, my life is so much easier. Like, my daily life is so easy. I've never been in a space where, y'all, I haven't argued with anybody in like over 2 years. I had one little minor argument with a family member over the summer at the family reunion. But other than that, my days are so peaceful. When I say God swept out every negative energy out my life that was in it, like, it was like one motion, like, just swept it out. I know that it's so that I can focus on things that are truly aligned with me. But it was just like, dang, like, that's okay. I'm with it. You know, no complaint. Listen, I'm also at the point in my life, I'm not forcing anything. Either you for me or you're not. And God will reveal to you the people who are for you or not, but you do still have a free will, right? Because like I said, I done seen signs for years about my marriage, and I still was like, oh, let me try to see, or, you know, I didn't want to start an argument or fight or this, that, and the third, and da-da-da-da-da. So I still, or the kids, it was like so many things, to the point where God had to just be like, you know what? I'm cutting it right here. I'ma cut it. And I was like, yes, sir. Okay. And, you know, it was meant to be like that. And I have not one complaint. Because, you know, sometimes we have this idea, and I know I'm rambling, y'all. Y'all bear with me, and I hope y'all understand, and I hope y'all getting what I'm saying, because somebody gonna hear this that's going through the same thing. Somebody's gonna hear something that can resonate with them. Somebody's gonna hear something that can help change their life, and that's what I'm doing this for. Period. I don't care about anybody knowing my business. I don't care. I never cared. I was always smart enough to know that nobody's better than the next. I knew that. You know. My goal here, this channel here, is for me to try to help whoever I can. And because God put that on my heart, I said, after everything he's done for me, y'all, I ain't about to cry. All right, but for real, I said, from everything that he's done for me, like, I can't ever repay him, but I can at least try to help others get to know him. So, all right, y'all, that was, I was just thinking on the way home, and I was like, let me holler at my people. But I will, I'm hungry. I gotta go in the house. It's Pizza Friday. We Me and the kids, we have pizza every Friday. We try to switch it up with a different. Today we got Marcos, so I'm gonna go in here and eat and chill out. It's the weekend. Hopefully something was said again that can help somebody. If you rocking with me, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, and I will see you guys on the next one. Holla at ya.